This isn't something I wanted to see today. A destroyed, messy, and leaky honey frame. So it's time to check on the Primal Beehive. This is a new colony that I installed about 3 months ago. They just had a heavy nectar flow. They had weeks of collecting a ton of nectar from my linden trees, so I should be seeing a lot more honey, and their population should have doubled by now. So this first frame is pretty heavy, and it's filled with baby bees. These baby bees were fed royal jelly and bee bread, which is basically a mixture of honey and pollen. Now you can't actually see them because around 9 days old, their older sisters capped their cells with beeswax. This is what we call capped brood. These baby bees will spend about another 2 weeks developing inside. Let's check another frame. This one is also pretty heavy. Again, we have capped baby bees in the center, with honey and pollen being stored around them. Now this frame has a lot of bees and a ton of empty cells. Most of these are newer bees that just came out and are looking for food. They're also cleaning out empty cells so they can be reused. Here's one joining her colony for the first time. She's using her mandibles to chew through the wax capping. On average, it can take her around 30 minutes to chew her way out. You can also tell newly emerged bees by their color. They're usually paler and fuzzier than the older bees. Let's check another frame. This one is an outer frame filled with honey, and this is definitely not what I was expecting to see. The frame is damaged and missing big chunks of comb. My bees built something called wonky comb that turned into a cross comb, which is when they connect the comb to another frame or attach it to the hive wall. Now, according to Primal Bee, cross comb can happen if the hive isn't leveled, if you're using foundationless frames, or if the frame isn't placed correctly. This hive is leveled and all the frames were spaced correctly, but this is a foundationless frame. The bees definitely prefer building their own natural comb over the plastic frames. So it sucks that this happened, and I'm a little concerned about the other foundationless frames, but luckily this time it was just the honey frame, so I could carefully remove the comb, and my bees should be able to fix the damage and build new comb. But if they do this on a frame full of baby bees, it can get a lot more destructive, so that's definitely something I'll be keeping an eye on with this hive. So yeah, overall this hive has been pretty productive, but one of the biggest issues I'm having so far is the size and weight of these frames. They're a little awkward to inspect, and some of them can weigh up to 20 pounds, which is double what a traditional frame can weigh. But my bees seem happy and healthy, so I'll come back next week. Hopefully by then, they'll be ready for a honey super. That's where they'll store their surplus honey, the honey I'll get to harvest.